single brass button sits still on the wood beside a cool cup where the steam used to rise. I touch the smooth edge where your fingers once stood and look at the quiet through middle-aged eyes. The room holds a silence that feels almost warm, a lingering echo of laughter we shared. I do not feel bitter for how the days end. I only remember how deeply we cared. Love is a melody time cannot steal, even when voices drift into the past. Though you are gone and the quiet is real, the beauty we planted was spoken to last. I smile at the memory, gentle and deep, for you are a treasure my spirit will keep. It fell from your coat on a rainy November. We laughed as it rolled down the hallway floor. It seems like a lifetime, yet still I remember the sound of your footsteps beside the front door. Now years have crept by like a slow-moving stream, and softness remains where the heartache once grew. I hold no regrets in this evening light. I only feel grateful for days spent with you. Love is a melody time cannot steal, even when voices drift into the past. Though you are gone and the quiet is real, the beauty we planted was spoken to last. I smile at the memory, gentle and deep, for you are a treasure my spirit will keep. Parting is only the end of the song, not the sweet music we played for so long. The world spins along in its steady old pace, and I find my peace in this solitary place. A single brass button, a quiet old thread, a lifetime of sweetness in words left unsaid. I leave it right there where the amber lights fall, and thank you for giving me love best of all.
A distant trolley clatters down the cobblestone street, while you sit across from me, staring at your feet. You haven't touched your coffee since the afternoon grew cold. to memories that never will grow old. I know he packed his suitcase when the autumn leaves turned red and left you with an empty house and quiet words unsaid. The world outside keeps moving just like it did before, while heartbreak sits softly beside us at the door. You don't have to carry every tear inside alone. I am here to listen till the darkest night has flown. Old friend, let the rain fall down tonight. You gave him your all, you fought a noble fight. Love is a visitor that comes and sometimes goes, leaving behind a path only a true heart knows. Take my hand, take your time, weep if you must. Tomorrow brings a brand new day that we can trust. The street lamp hums its familiar yellow glow as we talk about the summers from a long time ago. Remember how we danced when our youth was bright and sweet, before the quiet sorrow stepped into the street. You loved him with a devotion pure and deep as gold, and that kind of beauty never really gets old. The world outside keeps moving just like it did before, while heartbreak sits softly beside us at the door. You don't have to carry every tear inside alone. I am here to listen till the darkest night has flown. Old friend, let the rain fall down tonight. You gave him your all, you fought a noble fight. Love is a visitor that comes and sometimes goes, leaving behind a path only a true heart knows. Take my hand, take your time, weep if you must. Tomorrow brings a brand new day that we can trust. Parting is the price we pay for loving someone well, a bittersweet story that only time can tell. Though your heart is heavy and your eyes are filled with gray, this gentle warmth between us will never fade away. Listen to the footsteps fading down the avenue. I'll stay right beside you the whole night through. Pour another cup of tea, let the clock tick slow. I'm right here, my dear friend, wherever you go.
Silver key sits on the walnut wood, a quiet relic from the place we stood. I trace the notches with a steady hand and wonder if you knew I'd understand. understand. The tea is cooled inside my favorite cup. I watch the steam slowly rising up. We shared a lifetime in a simple glance, a gentle rhythm in a silent dance. Now quiet shadows fill the empty hall as golden twilight starts to softly fall. Love doesn't shatter when the door is closed. It stays behind in every flower post. I hold no sorrow for the miles between, just gratitude for all the joy we've seen. You left your warmth inside this quiet space, and time will never wash away your grace. Your handwritten note rests beside the frame. I still remember how you said my name. The radio plays a soft and slow refrain, a gentle ballad comforting my pain. I smile knowing that you reached your shore, even if your shoes sit by the mat no more. We shared a lifetime in a simple glance, a gentle rhythm in a silent dance. Now quiet shadows fill the empty hall as golden twilight starts to softly fall. Love doesn't shatter when the door is closed. It stays behind in every flower post. I hold no sorrow for the miles between, just gratitude for all the joy we've seen. You left your warmth inside this quiet space, and time will never wash away your grace. Parting is a whisper, not a bitter cry, a soft goodnight beneath an evening sky. I keep your kindness in my faithful heart, even though our paths are pulled apart. The silver key sits on the wood today to keep me warm although you're far away. Safe travels, my sweet love, wherever you go. I loved you then, and more than you will know. A milk truck clinks along the brick avenue, rattling glass bottles in the quiet twilight haze. I saw you standing by your porch alone, looking lost in memories of brighter days. You gave your heart to someone who could not stay, and now the silence feels a little too profound. So pull a chair up near the hearth with me, while the world outside makes its usual sound. Love is a song that sometimes ends too soon, leaving a sweet and heavy melody. You don't have to carry all this weight tonight. Just rest your shoulders here and talk to me. Saying goodbye is never easy to do, when every shadow wears a face you used to know. It takes time to heal a tender heart. It takes time to let a sweet love of another day. The street sweeper whistles as he rolls along, sweeping up the fallen leaves from yesterday. You tell me how you packed his wool sweater, and how you tried so hard to look away. It hurts to watch a chapter turn its final page, when you still remember how the story used to feel. But tears are just the rain that cleans the dust, to help a quiet spirit start to heal. We have seen the seasons come and seen them fly. We have danced through sunshine and we have stood in rain. Love gave you joy and now it leaves a sting, but you will not always feel this kind of pain. Saying goodbye is never easy to do, when every shadow wears a face you used to know. It takes time to heal a tender heart. It takes time to let a sweet love go. I am right beside you till the dark fades away, a faithful shoulder through the turn of another day. The street grows quiet as the evening settles through. Pour another cup of tea. I am right here with you. We will take it slow, just step by step, my friend. Love leaves a scar, but heartbreaks always end. Cinnamon and roasted cloves drifted through the baker's door. Arthur stood beside the glass, watching Eleanor once more. 50 years of dances passed since the night they first aligned. Now he carries every step gently in his mind. The years spin softly like a record on the table, holding to a promise as long as he is able. Love leaves a shadow warm as silk upon the floor, even when the sweet quiet settles at the door. Though she departed when the autumn leaves turn gold, he keeps her close within a heart that won't grow cold. In his pocket rests a card written in her classic script, from a summer holiday when the ocean steamers tipped. Every corner of the town holds a picture of her smile, so he pauses on his walk, stopping for a while. The years spin softly like a record on the table, holding to a promise as long as he is able. Love leaves a shadow shadow warm as silk upon the floor. Even when the sweet quiet settles at the door. Though she departed when the autumn leaves turn gold, he keeps her close within a heart that won't grow cold. Young lovers hold their hands on the iron park bench seat, gazing at the afternoon while the gentle hours meet. Arthur nods a quiet blessing as he wanders down the lane, knowing true devotion leaves no bitterness or pain. Cinnamon upon the breeze, warmth within his chest. He walks back to the parlor room where memories lie at rest, loving her forever in the calm late sky. A sweet eternal story that will never say goodbye. An unexpected memory cut the quiet as twilight settled on the velvet chair. Your woolen shawl still rested on the ottoman, with dust motes floating through the amber air. The mantel clock beat out its steady rhythm until your final whisper filled my head. The record player turns without a song, the needle scraping softly on the groove. I sit right where you left me all along, too heavy in my heart to even move. The tapestry we wove together, worn thin by time and autumn's bitter chill. You walked away into the changing weather and left me in a room that stands so still. The porch lights flicker as the shadows fall, and silence turns to music after all. The lace curtain sways without a breeze, framing the cobblestones where you once stood. I trace the dark grain of the oak settee and miss the gentle warmth of polished wood. A forgotten letter rests upon the desk, its blue ink faded like a vanished smile. The tea grew cold an hour ago or more, the teapot sweating drops upon the tray. I watch the street lamp yellow near the door and dream of words I didn't know to say. Love was the tapestry we wove together, worn thin by time and autumn's bitter chill. You walked away into the changing weather and left me in a room that stands so still. The porch lights flicker as the shadows fall, and silence turns to music hush like a whisper, yet linger like a coat upon the hook. I flip through pages of a leather binder and stop at every photograph we took. The clock ticks on against the darkening wall. Your empty teacup sits beside my own. A final shadow stretches down the hall and leaves me softly sleeping here alone. Or memories in the quiet house where love remains though you are gone. Why does the parlor clock keep ticking on when every quiet room feels so completely gone? The wallpaper faded from emerald to gray, and I wonder if swallows remember the way a teapot is cooling beside a torn book. I wander around with a missing you look. Thoughts drift like feathers across an open floor, reaching for handles on a locked wooden door. Love was a garden where we used to stand. Now I am tracing the lines in my hand. Who holds the answer to where lovers go when winter arrives and covers the snow? We spoke of forever while watching the street. Now only the shadows where two rivers meet. A heart remembers the song, not the end. My sweet missing partner, my very best friend. The porch light flickers like a distant star. I wonder if radios play where you are. A postcard from Boston, a ribbon of red. So many soft words left forever unsaid. Did we lose the melody or just lose the key? The arm of the gramophone spins lazily. Thoughts turn like pages that turn in the wind, searching for places where bright days begin. Love was a sweater we shared in the cold. Now I am listening to stories retold. Who holds the answer to where lovers go when winter arrives and covers the snow? We spoke of forever while watching the street. Now only the shadows where two rivers meet. A heart remembers the song, not the end. My sweet missing partner, my very best friend. If I asked the river, it would only flow past. Nothing in autumn was built for to last. Yet warmth lingers quietly deep in the wood. I loved you as fully as any heart could. No anger, no sorrow, just wandering grace. A light lingering gently. walking along. It measures the silence left after the song, softly and slow. Good night, my sweet love. Where did you go? The solid weight of this armchair settles deep into the rug, while I lean across the desk to pull the inkwell near. I am writing to a boy who thought his world was falling down on a cold November night in a distant, quiet year. You are sitting on the porch step with your coat unbuttoned wide, staring at the empty corner where her bus pulled out of sight. I know you think your broken heart will never learn to mend, and the dark inside your bedroom feels like an endless night. Dear younger self, please let her go without a bitter word. The love you gave was gentle, and the story wasn't wrong. Separation hurts a while, but time will heal the ache, and one day you will hum this quiet song. She was meant to be a chapter, not the book you get to keep. So dry your eyes tonight and go to sleep. I remember how her yellow ribbon floated in the breeze when she told you that her family was moving to the coast. You believed that every promise had to last 100 years, and you held on to her memory like a ghost. You will carry that goodbye inside your sweater for a month, wondering if any girl will ever smile at you again. I know the silence in the hallway cuts you to the bone, and you feel as if you're standing in the rain. Dear younger self, please let her go without a bitter word. The love you gave was gentle, and the story wasn't wrong. Separation hurts a while, but time will heal the ache, and one day you will hum this quiet song. She was meant to be a chapter, not the book you get to keep. So dry your eyes tonight and go to sleep. You will meet another lady when the autumn turns to spring. You will dance under the lamplight with a ring upon your hand. All the tears you shed tonight are just the rain that helps you grow into the patient man who understands. So put away the folded note you never got to send. The years ahead are warmer than you know. Signed from an old mahogany chair. It is time to let her go. Sleep well, young man. It is time to let her go. A stranger takes the seat beside my coffee and asks me why I read this little note. I tell her that a promise lives in paper, though the hands that wrote it walked away. She smiles and says that time is just a river, carrying the things we could not say. Love leaves a quiet light inside the heart, even when the shadows fall between. We held each other close before the parting, living in a soft remembered scene. Stranger, thank you for your gentle listening to a story from a distant yesterday. Soft rose twilight filters through the glass pane, touching every corner of the room. You tell me of a boy you left in Boston when autumn leaves were drifting into bloom. We swap our memories like dusty keepsakes, finding comfort in the shared regret. You say that broken hearts can still be grateful for the lovely suns that used to set. Love leaves a quiet light inside the heart, even when the shadows fall between. We held each other close before the parting, living in a soft remembered scene. Stranger, thank you for your gentle listening to a story from a distant yesterday. Two strangers sharing warmth against the evening, passers-by who stopped to heal the pain. We say goodbye and walk into the dusk now, knowing love was never spent in vain. Love leaves a quiet light inside the heart, even when the shadows fall between. We held each other close before the parting, living in a soft remembered scene. Stranger, thank you for your gentle listening to a story from a distant yesterday. The amber light turns slowly into evening. Thank you for this quiet, simple meeting. Good night, stranger, take good care. There is love still lingering in the air. You said yesterday the garden needed water, and the back door hinges ought to get some oil. You left a wooden pencil by the evening paper, and a little spot of mud upon the soil. I noticed how your cardigan hung on the railing, and the way you swept the crumbs across the floor. Every tiny detail paints a quiet picture of a love that softly walked right out the door. A folded napkin sitting on the corner chair, a half-filled glass of water on the sill, a bookmark keeping place inside your favorite book, a forgotten wire hanger hanging still. These small observations tell me that you are gone, while the afternoon keeps moving gently on. You said yesterday the hallway clock was ticking, just a second slower than it used to do. I see your wire spectacles beside the fern, and a handwritten note with recipe for two. A yellow umbrella leaning by the radiator, a single ticket stub from last week's matinee. Every tiny detail paints a quiet picture of the subtle way you packed and went away. A folded napkin sitting on the corner chair, a half-filled glass of water on the sill, a bookmark keeping place inside your favorite book, a forgotten wire hanger hanging still. These small observations tell me that you are gone, while the afternoon keeps moving gently on. I never knew a parting could be made of little things, not a sudden storm or heavy thunderclap, just a pocket full of string, a ribbon left behind, and a garden resting quietly in my lap. You said yesterday the garden needed water, so I picked the rusty can up in the hall. Just small observations in the faded light, and the quietest goodbye of all, gently moving on, resting in the hall. Traces the outline of a past warmth. I press the fabric to my cheek, and suddenly the decades fall away. I see you standing by the record player, a slow song spinning in 64. Time is a quiet tailor, my love, mending the frayed edges of my mind, bringing back the evening you said goodbye, leaving a sweetness I didn't know I'd find. Now memory comes like a gentle tide, resting right here by my side. We walked away when the leaves turned brown, in that small and quiet country town. I still wear the jacket that held you tight, rewinding the tape of our last soft night. Soft faded cotton in the closet corner smells like lavender and autumn leaves. You folded it neat on the cedar shelf, a quiet grace that my heart still grieves. I can feel the heavy weave of your coat as we stood on the porch in the chilling breeze. We were too proud to ask for forever, too young to know how fast the winter comes. Yet touching this thread brings you back to me, to the rhythm of old gentle drums. Rough rib wool, soft velvet seam, holding a long forgotten dream. Good night, my sweet love, wherever you are, under the very same evening star. The number 6 glows softly on the mantel clock, a quiet hour in a year that has not come. I picture myself rocking in this wooden chair, long after all our difficult goodbyes are done. The shadow stretches long across the quiet floor, and I will feel the sting of sadness nevermore. Time will smooth the edges of the tears we cried, leaving just the tender warmth we kept inside. I shall remember you when evening settles down, when 5 o'clock brings velvet light across the town. I will look back on us without a single tear, thankful for the gentle love we used to share. Though we must part today, the golden days remain like sweet, soft music playing far beyond the pain. I see the teacup resting on the windowsill in that far future afternoon when I am old. My hair will be as white as winter snow outside, while I recall the precious story clock will tick its steady cadence on the wall, and I will bless the love that gave its very all. Time will smooth the edges of the tears we cried, leaving just the tender warmth we kept inside. I shall remember you when evening settles down, when 5 o'clock brings velvet light across the town. I will look back on us without a single tear, thankful for the gentle love we used to share. Though we must part today, the golden days remain like sweet, soft music playing far beyond the pain. We cannot stop the parting that must happen now. The quiet autumn winds are turning every leaf, but I can see the peaceful heart I shall possess when time transforms our parting into sweet relief. The clock strikes 6 and tells me that the day is done. 2 hearts were parted, yet the warmth of love has won. I shall remember you at 5. I shall remember you at 5. Faded blue ticket rests beside my saucer, marked for a town where we used to run. I trace the frayed edges with my thumb in silence, thinking of days under a gentler sun. You left it behind when you packed your suitcase, a simple receipt from a trip long gone. The afternoon shifts across the floorboards, and I wonder if you think of me at all. Love wasn't loud when it said goodbye. It was a quiet step out into the drive. I keep this small paper to hold the years, to remember when love was still alive. Now the house grows dark and the tea goes cold, and I carry the stories we never told. The date on the corner is 30 years faded, when we promised we'd never part. I smiled as you bought it at the wooden counter, never knowing the distance inside your heart. Now the train has departed for good this time, leaving me sitting with an empty cup. The shadow grows long across the kitchen, and I wonder if you ever look back now. Love wasn't loud when it said stories we never told. Sometimes I hear your laughter in the hallway, soft as a breeze through a kitchen screen. We parted ways without an angry word spoken, just two gentle hearts in a quiet scene. Love wasn't loud when it said goodbye. It was a quiet step out into the drive. I keep this small paper to hold the years, to remember when love was still alive. Now the house grows dark and the tea goes cold, and I carry the stories we never told. This blue ticket stays right where you left it, a warm little ghost on the mahogany wood. Good night, my sweet love, wherever you wander. I loved you as best as I could. Streetcar whistle blows across the cobblestones, and you just sit and stare into your glass. I know he packed his bags and took the morning train. I know you thought that love was built to last. You do not have to say a word to me. I have seen those heavy shadows fall. Put your hand in mine and let it be. We will find a way through it all. Some hearts need a gentle season to heal the wounds that love can leave behind. You do not need to give a reason to let the weeping wash away your mind. I am right here beside you, my dear friend, until the broken pieces mend. The tires splash against the rainy street. The city carries on its noisy day. You loved him with a quiet, honest heart. It breaks my soul to see you turn away. You do not have to put a smile on now. I have known you through the bright and dim. We will pull through this somehow, even if your world was made for him. Some hearts need a gentle season to heal the wounds that love can leave behind. You do not need to give a reason to let the weeping wash away your mind. I am right here beside you, my dear friend, until the broken pieces mend. Farewells are cold and heavy things to carry. They weigh upon the shoulders like a stone. So linger here a while, no need to hurry. You never have to stand in grief alone. gentle season to heal the wounds that love can leave behind. You do not need to give a reason to let the weeping wash away your mind. I am right here beside you, my dear friend, until the broken pieces mend. Listen to the streetcar fade away. Tomorrow brings another softer day. I am right here, my friend, until the broken pieces mend. Dry lavender hangs near the doorway, and sweet cedar drifts through the hall. He watches the leaves start to tumble, and shadows stretch tall on the wall. It smells like the garden she tended before she packed up for the West. A soft, quiet scent of forever that lingers inside of his chest. No voices were raised in the doorway, no bitter goodbyes in the yard. They simply let go of each other when staying together grew hard. They left their promises in June beneath the silver summer moon. Two gentle souls who drifted wide without a tear to hide. Now autumn brings the lavender, and every breeze belongs to her. A quiet love that found its rest deep in a tired chest. 300 miles to the northland, she steps on her porch in the breeze. The scent of wild pine in the evening is rustling the evergreen trees. She opens a ribbon-bound journal to find a dried petal inside, and smiles at the boy in the picture she once hoped to stand beside. No anger remains in the story, no shadow of what might have been. Just warm golden light in the window, where memories softly come in. They left their promises in June beneath the silver summer moon. Two gentle souls who drifted wide without a tear to hide. Now autumn brings the lavender, and every breeze belongs to her. The years turn the heartaches to honey. The distance made everything clear. For true love is never truly lost. It settles right here. Dried lavender hangs in the doorway. The evening turns golden and deep. Two old friends who love from a distance and quietly drift off to sleep. A forgotten phrase intruded on the hush. The needle gliding on an empty groove. Dust motes suspended in the evening blush, as if the dark refused to make a move. The parlor wall plays back a distant scene. Two silhouettes beside a coastal pier, in sepia tones where we had once been queen and king of every lost forgotten year. The projector in my mind begins to turn, replaying every lesson we were forced to learn. Love was a film in golden flickering light, a story written for a slower age. We held each other through the peaceful night, before the quiet curtain closed the stage. And though the final credits rolled away, the cinematic magic chose to stay. The camera zooms upon a velvet chair, where once you left a coat of navy blue. The lens captures the emptiness we share, a quiet frame that still belongs to you. I watch the shadows slow down on the floor as twilight washes over every scene. You walk away toward that open door, forever captured in a silver dream. Love was a film in golden flickering light, a story written for a slower age. We held each other through the peaceful night, before the quiet curtain closed the stage. And though the final credits rolled away, the cinematic magic chose to stay. No violins play mournfully aloud, just soft piano chords that gently fall. screen grows dark, the reel comes to an end. Good night, my love, my lover, and my friend. The house lights dim upon this quiet view, and all that lingers is my love for you. Where does the music hide when the needle lifts away? The parlor room is still, yet I hear a distant cornet playing. Or maybe that's just the wind in the chimney flue. Your blue umbrella is still leaning against the baseboard. Why did we choose that shade of sky back in April? It rained 3 days straight, and we stood beneath the cinema awning, laughing at the storm. My mind wanders down the dim hallway of 1974. A loose thread on the sofa, half-read paperback, rain on heavy flannel coats. I reach to pat your knee, but my fingers only find the velvet cushion. Love is a curious guest, staying long after the last train leaves. You packed your leather grip, you took the quiet, but you left your melodies behind. Now all these stray thoughts drift around like dust motes in the lamplight, asking simple questions that only the evening knows how to keep. Did I remember to latch the back gate tonight? You always said the garden roses needed trimming before October came. I wonder if you're looking up at the same pale moon right now, or if you've already doused the bedside lamp in another city. The copper kettle shows a face I barely recognize, a little older now, but still wearing the soft look from when you said goodbye. Tick tock, wait, the brass clock stopped last Tuesday. It's just my own pulse beating slow against the silence. We parted so gently like an autumn leaf slipping off an oak branch. No bitter words, no slamming doors, just a latch clicking in the front hall. And I never found the courage to ask you why you had to leave. Love is a curious guest, staying long after the last train leaves. You packed your leather grip, you took the quiet, but you left your melodies behind. Now all these stray thoughts drift around like dust motes in the lamplight, asking simple questions that only the evening knows how to keep. Where does the music go when the record finishes? Where do we wander when the final waltz ends? The blue umbrella waits beside the doorframe. Good night, my sweet friend, wherever your thoughts are settling tonight, just drifting away into the gentle calm. light settles down upon the floor, I pick a pen to write a line or three to someone who was me in '64. You're sitting by the telephone tonight, afraid to say the words that break the spell. You think that holding on with all your might will keep the girl who loved you oh so well. I know how much your tender knuckles ache, how hard you grip the promise in your hand. But hearts must bend before they finally break, a truth you aren't quite ready to understand. Dear younger self, don't fear the coming storm. She has to leave, and you must let her go. The summer days that used to feel so warm will turn to winter's quiet, steady snow. You will survive the silence in the room. You will find peace after the deepest grief. Though parting feels like shadows in the gloom, the passing years bring mercy and relief. You'll watch your coat disappear into the rain and stand alone beside the station gate. You'll carry around a quiet, noble pain and curse the hard decisions made by fate. But listen now, my boy, you'll smile again. Her gentle memory becomes a dream. The hurt won't last forever like the rain. Life moves along just like a winding stream. I feel the sturdy frame beneath my hands, this faithful chair that saw me through the years. Time heals the wounds that no one understands and washes out the sharpness of your tears. Dear younger self, don't fear the coming storm. She has to leave, and you must let her go. The summer days that used to feel so warm will turn to winter's quiet, steady snow. You will survive the silence in the room. You will find peace after the deepest grief. Though parting feels like shadows in the gloom, the passing years bring mercy and relief. So put the pen down, close your tired eyes. Forgive yourself for what you couldn't save. Underneath these soft October skies, be grateful for the gentle love she gave. Be grateful for the gentle love she gave. Honey-colored lantern light illuminates this bench, while the evening train is running late tonight. You sat beside me with your coat pulled tight and asked if I was heading far away. quiet years took her away from me and you. You smiled and nodded like you understood the pain, sharing your own story through the falling dusk and rain. We are just two travelers holding on to yesterday, finding comfort in the gentle things a stranger has to say. Love is precious when it stays and heavy when it leaves, yet in this golden glow a lonely spirit breathes. The warm ember beams fade down the platform aisle as you tell me how you loved a boy named Jack. 50 years of laughter that you cannot carry back, left behind in letters tied with velvet ribbon blue. It helps to tell someone who never knew your name how grief and tender devotion feel the same. You smiled and nodded like you understood the pain, sharing your own story through the falling dusk and rain. We are just two travelers holding on to yesterday, finding comfort in the gentle things a stranger has to say. Love is precious when it stays and heavy when it leaves, yet in this golden glow a lonely spirit breathes. We may never cross these tracks again after tonight, passing like two shadows in the station light, but sharing what we lost has made the burden feel so small. Knowing that we truly loved is sweetest after all. The whistle calls us forward to our separate lonely cars underneath the sky of fading copper stars. Thank you for your kindness, friend, along the quiet line. Your story stays with me as yours will keep with mine. You mentioned yesterday the kitchen clock was slow, a quiet comment dropped before you turned to go. I watched the minute hand lag 3 whole beats behind, just one more detail taking root inside my mind. There is a half-filled jar of marmalade upon the shelf, and yesterday's fresh paper resting by itself. These tiny observations keep their place, preserving quiet moments in this open space. I am making a list of the small things I see, the silver spoon tilted, the half-empty tea, the mark on the floor where your leather shoes turned, the candle wick softened but lives in the details that linger around long after your footsteps stop making a sound. You noted yesterday how chilly evenings get, and left your navy sweater on the cabinet. A yellow pencil sits beside the crossword page, a gentle witness to a quiet closing stage. The brass doorknob holds a tiny smudgy trace, right where your fingers used to leave a touch of grace. These tiny observations keep their place, preserving quiet moments in this open space. I'm making a list of the small things I see, the silver spoon tilted, the half-empty tea, the mark on the floor where your leather shoes turned, the candle wick softened but no longer burned. Love lives in the details that linger around long after your footsteps stop making a sound. I could recall the heavy words we did not say, or how the afternoon slowly slipped away. But it is the teacup with the tiny painted rose that tells the softer story of how affection goes. I am making a list of the small things I see, the silver spoon tilted, the half-empty tea, the mark on the floor where your leather shoes turned, the candle wick softened but no longer burned. Love lives in the details that linger around long after your footsteps stop making a sound. The clock runs 3 minutes slow tonight, just like you said yesterday. One final small observation to keep while you are away. Cool smooth satin glides between my fingertips today, bringing back a summer evening lost so far away. You were wearing yellow chiffon on the boardwalk promenade, while the breeze swept in the melody the gentle orchestra played. I can feel the delicate weave under my hands, taking me right back to youth and golden ocean sands. Time moves on, the years go flying past, yet some sweet touches were always built to last. Threaded through the years, your memory lingers near, soft as gentle silk and sweet as any tears. Though we walk different paths, Crinkled seams and faded pink remind me of your smile when we sat beside the garden hedge and rested for a while. You whispered that forever was a promise hard to keep before the quiet night came down and lulled the town to sleep. I can trace the subtle stitch where you once mended tears, unraveling the quiet thoughts I saved through all these years. Parting didn't break the cloth, it only changed the shade, a softer tone for all the dreams that we together made. No bitterness remains within this cozy little room, just sunlight on the fabric like a flower in full bloom. Cold smooth satin glides today. Every thread still knows your name. Love may change its simple dress, but warmth remains the same. Dark brass age shines gently in the hallway as midnight ticks away another year. I close my eyes and travel to tomorrow to see a time when we no longer fear. I picture us far down the winding highway, when gray hair softens every line we drew. Though today we pack the boxes in the quiet room and say goodbye before the autumn light fades out, I know a sweeter season lies ahead. Someday we will laugh at goodbye when time has washed the heavy tears away. I see us meeting on a park bench in July with gentle hearts and simple words to say. We loved enough to each other go, and in that future warmth our souls will know. The number 12 will mark another birthday when I am sitting on a porch somewhere. I shall turn my head and hear a familiar melody and know you are living happily out there. No bitterness will linger in the breeze, just gratitude for all we used to share. Though the distance separates our past tonight, and sorrow sits beside us like a heavy coat, the future holds a kinder, softer light. Someday we will laugh at goodbye when time has washed the heavy tears simple words to say. We loved enough to let each other go, and in that future warmth our souls will know. 80 years of living teach a heart to heal, to hold the joy and let the aching bend. This parting is a doorway, not an end, to every lovely truth we used to feel. Someday we will laugh at goodbye, when time has washed the heavy tears away.